Hi. In this video, we are going to see how we can integrate Polylang, the multi-language website, multi-language plugin with GreenShift. So we are going to create a simple multi-language website with GreenShift and Polylanguage. Okay, Polylang. In my local environment, we have a basic site. I'm going to install the GreenShift as well as the GreenShift theme. As you know that GreenShift theme is a block theme. I'm in the full site editing. And the Polylang free version, it has some limitation. For example, it doesn't allow to translate template paths and templates. But the Pro version, yes. So we are in this video, we are going to use only the free version and see how we can manage to create a multi-language website. And I will give you some um, uh, tips and technique that we can overcome this Polylang free version limitation. Okay, and let us install the GreenShift first. Okay. This is the GreenShift plugin, right? And we are going to use this GreenShift Smart Code A as well. I will explain why we need that, okay, in future. So let me install that as well, but I'm not going to activate right now, but I will activate only the GreenShift main plugin, okay? Okay, now I installed the GreenShift and I'm going to select this one, okay? GreenShift, I use green light element mostly, so I choose this, okay? Okay, then let's install the GreenShift theme. Oh, GreenShift. This GreenShift plugin theme comes with a lot of inbuilt options. Okay, so let us configure those things. Okay, for example, it comes with the homepage settings, everything. Okay, and even it has a lot of buttons for the header and footer. We are not going to touch not any of them right now, but we will use it. How we can have a multiple different header for each languages. Okay. And under the extra page, let us install the blog page under contactors page. For this video perspective, we are going to have only the home page and blog page and contactors page and see how we can translate them. Okay, per language. And yeah, save and continue. I think yeah, let us go. Let us go with this single template, block template, and its category page is also fine. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see how we can set up a blog page here. Okay, if you see the blog page, it shows the blog page. Okay, and we don't have a home page, right? Let us create a home page also. Let's close this home page, home. And here I'm going to use the GreenShift templates. Okay, just for the use case, just I'm going to use one of the hero section that was in GreenShift template library. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and here I'm going to copy and paste. That's it. Okay, just for the home page, we are going to have only this section. Okay, since it is not a design tutorial, just we are going to see how we can translate this content in per language. Okay, and in the page, let me select the template page without title because we don't need a title on the homepage, right? Okay, let's see the homepage. Okay, now the homepage is ready. Let's see the homepage. Okay, oh, my paragraph tag is still there. Let me remove this. Okay, let's see the homepage. We have a header and the hero section and the footer. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And let's go to the setting and make this as a static home page. Okay, and the post as a block. Yeah. Now we set this home page that we have created as a home page and the block page as a post page, and refresh this. It works as it is. And if I go to the blog page, it shows the static uh, template that comes with the GreenShift theme. Okay, how we can replace this with that listing? We can do that by going to the appearance editor, and under the templates, we can find this home page. Okay, let's a home page template. Okay, that comes with the GreenShift theme itself. We don't need this. Okay, so what we can do means we can remove these elements. Okay, we can remove all these elements. Okay, and we are going to add a new element. Let's see, add after the header. Okay, and let's go to the backend and go to the blog page. Remember, we have this we have imported this template from when we set up the GreenShift theme, right? We just going to use this group. I mean the listing. Okay, I'm going to copy this and go back to the block home template and paste this. Okay, and remove this paragraph. Let's see how the blog page is displaying now. Now it's displaying with the listing. Okay. Okay, now the home page and the blog pages are ready. Let us install the Polylang and see how we can translate that. Okay, even the contact page is also ready, right? Yeah, we have imported that from the GreenShift theme. Okay, let's close this one. Okay, let's go to the dashboard and install the Polylang. The Polylang provides the option to, translate the content by, having a different version of the language. Okay, if you take WPML, what it will do means it will have this all the language within the same post. I mean, it will go with the string translation approach, and this Polylang will go with different post ID approach. Okay, I mean, if you have a home page, if you use Polylang to translate it, it will have another post, another page for another language. Okay, for example, the home page will have a English version. In our case, we have English home page, and if you have Portuguese, then it will have a different, separate page for the Portuguese, okay, home page, and it will be linked. Those post ID will be linked with each other, so we'll identify easily. Okay, I will explain that here shortly. Okay, now let us select the language. Okay, now I'm going to select the English. Yes, and for this tutorial, I am going to select Portuguese. Okay, okay, as a secondary language. Okay, now let's go to the next step. It will ask the media to whether we like to translate the media. Yes, of course. Media titles and alternate text. Okay, and the default language that we have, I mean the language to which the current content needs to be assigned is English. Yes, I'm selecting the English. Yeah, and yeah, it's ready now. We have set up the Polylang now. Let us go to the Polylang and see the settings. Okay, you can see we have English and Portuguese. And if you see the settings, it has multiple options, and some of them are behind the paywall. And let's go to the URL modification. You can see for the other languages, it will show the language code, then the post lag. For the default language, it won't show anything. Okay. And the free version has some limitation, like it will add, the slug of the homepage on the secondary language. Okay, but the free, the pro version option to remove those flags on the homepage. Okay, so we are limited with that, but we can create a good multi-language website with free version itself. Okay, and these are this we are not going to do anything here. Just I want to show what are the options that are present on the Polylang. Okay, okay. Let's translate the home page. Okay, here it is our home page, and okay, you can see here, it automatically translates the home page, and this is our home page, right? And if you see the Portugal version of the home page, you can see it shows 404. How we can fix that? By going back to the settings and resave the paramalink, okay, and see if that works. Yeah, now it works. You can see it's empty template, homepage template. Okay, what we can do, we can edit this, and we can edit the English version of our homepage and copy this template section and paste it here, and remove this paragraph. Okay, and in here, let us select the page template as a page without title. Okay, and here let me add a Portuguese word here to differentiate that we are seeing the Portuguese version of the homepage. Okay, let's save this and see the homepage of the Portuguese version. You can see it's Portuguese. Okay, how we can go back to English and Portuguese vice versa? We need a language switcher. Uh, Polylang provide a language switcher in classic editors, classic widgets, and the pro version provides a language switcher for the blog theme, but free version doesn't. So how we can fix that as well? It provide a code that is called PHP code this code will provide display the language switcher anywhere. We can use this code to display this anywhere on the website. Okay, we are going to use this one and display the language switcher on the footer. For example, in this place, this is where we are going to use that GreenShift smart code a plugin. What it will do means it will allow a PHP block within the code, Gutenberg. So we can, use this, display this language switcher using that PHP code. Okay, I'm going to activate this and going to the editor, and under the buttons, I'm going to select the footer, and we have active footer here, right? Let's click this. And here, let's open the structure panel. Okay, here is the list. Let's click this parent element and click here to add a new block. And I'm going to search for the smart code EA block. This block this is coming from that plugin. Okay, that add-on. This add-on. Okay, GreenShift smart code EA. Okay, here let's change that into PHP and let's paste that language switcher code. Okay, it has only one line code, UL with the PL language. Okay, PL the language. This will display the language switcher. Okay, let's register as a executable code and execute this on the page. And let's save this and see whether we have a language switcher here. Here it is. We have a language switcher now. Now I'm in the Portuguese version of the homepage. If I go to English, if I click here, it will go to the English version. Vice versa. If I like to click here, then it will change that into Portuguese version. Okay. Okay. Let's translate the contact us page. Okay. Let's go to the plugin and page and the block. We have a contact page, and you can see it is a plus icon is displaying because we are yet to add the Portugal version of the contact us page. Let's click this. The premium pro version of the Polylang, what it will do means once we click this plus icon, what it will do, it will clone the existing contact us page in the Portuguese version, but free version doesn't. So we have to add that manually. Okay. Okay. Contact Portuguese. Let's PR. Let's I think PT. Okay. And publish it. Okay. We don't have the block, right? So let's go back to here and open this contact us page and copy this section. Okay. Copy this, Control C and Command C in Mac, and go back to the contact us page of the Portugal version. And here, click here and paste this. And for the Portugal differentiation, I am just saying PT here. And you can see here the language is Portugal and it is connected with the English version contact. Okay, let's save this and see whether we have translated the contact us page. Okay, okay. Now we are in contact us page, Portuguese version. And if you like to go to the English version, here it is. We can go with the English version as well. Okay, we could, I can select the page template as a page without no title and with no title, and it will automatically remove this title. Okay, if I go to this page and here under the page, if I select and change the template to page without title and save this, and if I see the Portugal version now, you can see it is more or less similar to what we have on the English. Okay, let's see how we can translate the blocks page. Okay, its approach is very similar. What we can do, what we have to do means we have to go back to the page and translate this. Click this icon and here block, name it as block PT to differentiate the Portugal version, and save this. Of course, we don't have any blocks. We have any content here. So what we can do means go back to here and open the English version and copy the loop that we have here. Okay, this is the loop. Okay, query loop. We are going to copy this and on the block Portugal version, copy here and here, command paste, command V. Okay, now it's saved, and let's see how it is displaying on the home Portugal version. Still, it's not displaying. Why? We don't have any blocks on Portuguese. That is the reason why we don't, it is not displaying. Okay, let's just translate this hello world block to the Portuguese. Okay, let's click here and hello world, and it's a Portuguese version, and here hello world content in PDF. Just save this. And let's go to this PT blog page, Portugal version of the blog page, and refresh this. You can see the Portugal version. If we go to the English version, you can see the English version of this blog page, and a Portugal version. So you can see that. And if I go to the English version, and if I go to that individual blog post, I can see the English version, right? I can go to the exact Portugal version of this blog post by clicking here. Okay, this is how we can translate the content using Polylang. Okay, it is, it's moreover easy, but now we have a limitation. Okay, you can see the header and the footer comes as a block templates. Okay, I mean the patterns in the GreenShift theme. Okay, wherever we use block theme, we will have the block header and footer as a template parts. And using the Polylang free version, we cannot translate them. Okay, if you see here, it won't provide any options. Okay, let me close this. Let me go back to the dashboard and edit it here. Let me close this remaining things which we don't need now. Okay, okay. Let me open the editor. Here, here we have a templates and patterns. Pattern is where we have the header and footer. And if you see the header, it shows all the pages that we have created so far and everything. And in Polylang Pro version, it has an option here to select the language, but free version doesn't. So how we can overcome this? Because we need to show different header and footer. I mean, of course, we need to translate this content uh, to the Portuguese when we show the Portuguese page, right? How we can show that? For that, I have a solution. Okay, we are going to have a separate pattern. Okay, I mean within the header, within this header template part, we are going to have a separate header block for English and separate header block for the Portuguese. How we can do that? We can we can add a condition that if it is an English language, show this block. If it is a Portuguese language, show that block like that. Okay. To add the condition, we have to use another plugin that is also free plugin. Let's go to this conditional blocks. Okay, this is one of the plugin that actively used for adding condition to the Gutenberg blocks. Okay, and it has 5-star ratings. And here it doesn't have an option to integrate with Polylang. Okay, it provide options like it will uh, it will show the blocks based on user login, logout, and it provide responsive design. For example, it show the block on desktops, certain block on desktop and certain block on mobile, like that. It's to integrate Polylang with this, because we are going to use the API that provide custom visibility conditions. Okay, the API that provide by this plugin. Okay, if you click here, they provide a custom API that we are going to use and create our Polylang condition customly. Okay, using PHP code, of course. I have already created a small, simple plugin to implement this, this condition. Okay, this is the plugin that I have created. Okay, I have added that in the GitHub, so you can easily download it and use it on our website. What this plugin provide means, it provide a conditions. Okay, to uh, add a condition based on the language. Okay, let me install the condition block and show to you what are the condition I mean. Here, let me copy this condition blocks. Here it is. And let us activate this. Okay, now it's activated. And let us go back to the header and let us refresh this. Technically this block template, these blocks are Gutenberg blocks, right? So now you can see there is an option called condition block. Now we could able to add condition for this block. Okay, for example, we can hide this block for everyone. We can set responsive design, responsive conditions, user log or logout. Okay, and also the pro version provide a lot of things. Of course, we don't need pro version right now. You can see doesn't have any Polylang conditions. Okay, how we can implement the Polylang means, let us download the plugin that I have created. It's just a simple plugin. What it will do means, if you go to the condition here, the PHP file, it register the conditions. Okay, the condition pro conditions, this category, the category and the condition that as per the documentation of this condition block plugin. Okay, and add the Polylang language as a condition. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the plugin and download this as a zip. Okay. I have already downloaded that. You can see I have already downloaded that. So I'm going to close this. And here under the on the plugins page, here, let's here and let me get this. Okay, it's not okay. Okay, I'm going to sorry. I thought that it said I know drag and drop. I use another plugin to use this functionality. Okay, since this plugin, this site doesn't have that plugin, it doesn't have the option. Okay, I'm going to select this. Okay, and install that. Once we install this plugin, okay, now we install this plugin, right? Conditional block, Polylang, the add-on and conditional block for a conditional block plugin with Polylang integration. Okay, here let's go to the header template. Now we don't have a Polylang, right? Now let me refresh it and see. Reload this page. Okay, let's see. Select this one and go to the conditional block and see here. If we search here, it should show the Polylang conditions. Okay, here it is, Polylang, and it shows the language. Okay, and if I select select that, it shows the condition equals to, and here we can select the language that we have on our Polylang settings. Okay, I'm going to select English and make leave it as it is. Make this block visible if this condition is equal to English. Okay, that's it. Then this block will display only for the English version. Let us test this out. Okay. Now I'm on Portuguese version. This header, we have added the conditions. Now, if I reverse it, this header should not be displayed. Let us see. Here it is. It's not displaying. Right. Let us copy this and duplicate this. And here under the conditions, we can select Portuguese as a second language and see. So this block will display for the Portuguese version. Let's see. Did I select? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Now it shows the Portuguese version. Okay. So this is how we can overcome the limitation of the Polylang free version. Okay. And here we have these navigation blocks, right? We don't want to show the Portugal version of the blog contact us homepage here, right? So what we are going to do means we are going to remove this and remove this homepage and sort it out, arrange this in this order. Okay. Now let's save this and we are going to create another navigation block for the Portuguese. Okay. So let's go to here and here, let's create a new menu and here, let's select home page, Portuguese version, block, Portuguese version of contact us page. Okay. So let's save this and go to the Portuguese version and refresh it. It should show only this in correct order. Okay. You can see homepage block and contact us. If I go to the English version, shows the homepage block and contact page of the English. Okay. Okay. Let us translate the footer. This approach is same. Let's go to the template parts here under the buttons here, footer, and click here. And we have two blocks. Okay, so let us wrap this block with a div. Let us add a before element, and here I'm going to select GreenShift div element. Okay, what it will do means it will just add a wrapper to this, and we can add a language condition to this wrapper. Okay, let's rename this as a English footer. Okay, now I'm going to add a conditions. Here, Polylang language, select the language, and it's English. Make this as a make the block as visible and otherwise hidden. Okay, let's go now and let us duplicate this and create it for Portuguese. And here in this condition, let's select Portuguese version. Okay, that's it. And to differentiate this, I'm going to add a PT here in this label. Okay, and for the English, we don't need the right. Okay, that's it. And let's save this and go back to the home page and refresh it. It shows the default footer. Let's go to the Portuguese version of the home page, and here it is, the footer that comes with the for the Portuguese. Okay, so we can add condition to any template box. Of course, it has this approach provide a lot of options. For example, you have a template paths that you use on any pages and uh, on both languages, and you like to show different content per languages. Then you can have a same template path. Okay, reusable plots. I mean, here you can create a pattern, sample pattern, and you can add whatever. For example, it should be a text, tag of text. You can type here English content. If you use this pattern, embed this pattern on any blog, any page, okay, this English content will be displayed. And if you like to show, if you like to include the same pattern on Portuguese and show the different content, you can just simply duplicate this or add a new element and add a condition based on the language. Okay, like for example, for English, it will show English. For Portuguese, and here in this Portuguese content. Then we can use this button anywhere we want. Okay, for example, if I go to the home page and edit this home page of the Portuguese version, and if I add this sample, yeah, here it is, the button. If I add this, you can see it is added, and let's save this. And if I see the Portuguese version of the home page, I can see only the Portuguese content, not the English content. Okay, that is the beauty of this condition box. Okay, so we can override these limitations. Okay, uh, uh, yeah, I think I have covered all the parts. Okay, let's see. Of course, we could, this language switcher is a basic language switcher. We can add a flag and everything customly because the free version comes with this one only. But we could add a custom code into that and manage that. Okay, in case if you like to dive into this deeply, please let me know in comments. I will look into that as well. Okay, and if you like to, if you have another custom plugins, how we can translate the text that under the custom plugins. For that, we normally I use local translate plugin. What it will do means it will provide an interface to translate the text that are present on a plugin or unique theme, active theme like that. Okay, the theme that we use on our website like that. Usually, I use VP Code Box for adding synaptics code into the website. On the time, in some other code, we use some text that how we can translate that. Translate that means I use this local translate to translate those texts as well. Okay. Let me install this and show to you. Okay, you can see here it provide to option to translate themes, plugins, everything. Okay, if we click here, it will allow us to add the language, and we can add the language like like this. You can select the custom and system and author locations. I think I prefer this one because whenever if you have a theme updates, it will override. Okay, so it is better to select this thing. Now you can translate all the text that are present in the GreenShift theme with this here itself. Okay, like that. Not only theme, we can translate the plugin text using this plugin. Okay, yeah. I think I have covered with all the parts regarding to the multi-language website. In case if you have any questions, please uh, you know post it as a comment. I will happy to reply you regarding that. And if you like my video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And if you want any similar videos regarding the GreenShift integrations, yeah, please let me know. I'm happy to work on that as well. Thank you.